Hey shooters, new firearm to show you today. This is the Ruger LCP II in 22 long rifle. I've had the LCP II for a while in 380. It's my pocket carry when I'm having to carry in pocket and can't carry on my hip like for business casual. I carry this quite a bit. I have the Hogue grip on here. Also carry with the extended mag, because I like to almost get a full-size grip on it with this extended mag. So when I saw the 22 version come out, thought, hey, that'd be a good deal. So I did get it. I've shot about 100 rounds through it. No issues so far. I did do a few things to it that I'll show you now. I did put the grip on here. I did green just to be different from the other one. I did stipple a spot right here for my weak hand thumb, and then an index point down here for my weak hand index finger. I just like feeling that, knowing that I've got my proper grip on here. Got a few mags. These are 10-round mags. You probably know all the specs of the gun if you're watching this, but 10-round mags. I'll tell you what I don't like. I do not like that it has a safety. To me, there's no reason for this gun to have a safety. This gun didn't have a safety, but for some reason they put it. And not only did they make a mistake by putting a safety on here, the position of the safety. You go to rack the slide and you're dragging your finger across this big square safety sticking out. You know, this big piece of sheet metal sticking out. You know, obviously you can reach up here to rack it, but you know, if you're going to use this as a trainer, you know, a cheaper trainer than shooting 380, you know, you're going to go through malfunction drills and that kind of stuff. Why would you have that there, you know, to, you know, potentially engage, you know, and you're not going to be able to train properly. So anyway, that's my only gripe. Oh, I also did put some red paint on the front of the grip. I'm sorry, on the front of the sight, just to pick up a little bit, just a little bit of, you know, dash of color to pick up. And I will show you one more thing. Oh, before we move on to the loader. So this is my pocket holster. You know, pocket holsters are supposed to be a little looser than a belt holster, so they come out easy. So you can see how easy that comes out, the 380 version. So the 22, a little different. You see how it engages the slide a little bit back there. So dimensionally, they are a little different. They may work, especially in a soft holster, you know, like a soft pocket holster, the one that comes with Rugers. They may work, but if something like Kydex that is molded specifically to the gun, you know, which I make, see, it's a little tight. So I don't know, you know, I may have, when I train with it, I may just kind of put it in like that so I can get it out a little easier. Of course, I've got to catch on your inside of your pants pocket, the back corner, but still, just FYI, may not fit your holster, especially if it's molded Kydex. So, but this is the loader. This is actually a loader from this is a Baby Up Lula. You know, it comes with a little push loader. This is much better. So this is the single stack 22 loader from Up Lula. So basically you just pull down, squeeze, pull down, squeeze, pull down, and just drop them right here. So if you don't have one of these, I highly recommend you pick one up for this guy right here. It's well worth the $20–25. You know, the loader that it comes with is just kind of similar to this, but it's not the same. And loading these by hand is pretty difficult because there's no assist button like on a lot of mags. So anyway, let's get out to the range and shoot it a bit. All right, we're at the backyard range. We're gonna be testing out comparison video of the LCP II in 22 and the original LCP in 380. One thing I didn't mention on the bench version is I run the extended mags on the LCP II just to get a full grip on it. The 22 version, it comes with this little mag, I guess, to get the capacity up to 10 rounds. It's not quite enough to get your pinky finger on it. You know, if there was another little, maybe quarter inch to a half inch, it would work, but it's not exactly enough for me. So that's okay. But you know, if you want it as a trainer, that might be something to consider if you're using for the bigger mags. All right, so let's do some accuracy. We're at about 12 yards or so. I'm going to be shooting on that white C-zone target in front of me. There's a hole right in the middle that I'm going to be aiming for. So this is just slow fire accuracy test. Ammo is just some, I think this is Blazer, I believe. Blazer 22. All right, not bad. Did not lock back that time. I believe it is supposed to lock back. It could be my grip. We'll try double taps and a headshot. Okay. Not bad. Got one left, I think. All right. Did not lock back again. It does on the when you charge it. All right, let's try some distance. We're gonna first try for the big silhouette at white. That's about 40 yards away. You might not be able to see the hits, but you might be able to hear them. Hit, 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 hit. All of them are a little low. Gonna swap over to the circle orange steel. That's about 50 yards away, and you should be able to hear the hit. Holding dead on it. Hit. 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 Did not lock back again. So, what does that tell us? You know, that's 50 yards. I'll try 100 yards here in just a second. Not bad. Trigger's great. No complaints on the trigger. Mags, I've seen 2 packs on eBay for $37. I got some from Lambo's Armory for like $27 plus shipping, which I think is a pretty good deal. I'll load another mag. Got my 380 out here too, of course, so let's try it. Just compare the differences in the trigger. If you take the guns apart, they look very, very similar interior, inside wise, so they might function about the same. All right, so this is just some cheap Winchester, Remington UMC 380. We'll try the same close silhouette. Lock back just fine. All right, let's go back to the 22. We'll try some distance shooting there. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna move you guys over here a little bit, and we're gonna do some back and forths in between the circle, the 8-inch circle on the left, and the silhouette on the other side. I hope you can see them both. Do not lock back again. Did lock back. We're going to do some pocket draws. This is again with the 22. Again, a little tight in my pocket holster here, so I'm not going to really seat it the whole way down. I'm just going to start hands at side, just a few times. Safety is off. All right, had a failure of some sort. I'll check that round. Little bit of a light hit on the rim. Seems to be okay. Let's recycle it, see what happens. It'll be the second shot. Lock back that time. All right, so finishing up. Would I recommend this gun? Absolutely, especially if you've got an LCP II, the 380 version. You know, pick up the 22 version. They're not expensive, under $300 retail. You can find them a little cheaper than that. So far, it's been great. Mags are fairly plentiful, not too expensive. But yeah, definitely, especially if you want a trainer or if you just want something fun to shoot. All right, appreciate y'all watching.